Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Donna Just Being Real. My channel is all about dating, love, relationships, and toxic relationship advice channel. Yes, we're getting back into it again. Back to the low life. Yes, Mr. Ronald, Lowlife. Yes. All right, what you do is you make sure you hit the like button, share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section, and also check out some of my past commentary. All right, feel free. And if you need to reach out to me, you find my email in the description. All right, we're going to get into it. Well, today, this was day 6 of the trial. And in day 6, they had some messages going on. I didn't get a chance to catch it all, but we're watching it together. So we're just going to focus on the messages. There was a whole lot of stuff that happened today, but we're just going to do the message. We're not going to do the whole, 8 hours of the whole day of the trial. So basically, I'm just doing the recaps. All right, so we're going to get into this one. Now, all right. What are we getting into? Let me show y'all. Alright. I believe he's a detective or something like that. I'm not quite sure what he did, but he's going to be talking about what the messages that they exchange between the low life and the victim, the lady that died. So they're going to exchange the different messages. Now, here's the lady that he killed, the mistress, the side chick, or whatever you want to call her. Yep, he killed her and their baby together because basically he didn't want to pay child support. Low life. Alright, so we're going to get into it and hear the things that led up before the crime. I believe it was like a couple of weeks, these messages a couple of weeks before the crime, something like that. And they talked to each other, I think it was through Facebook and Snapchat. I'm not quite 100% sure which one it was, but I know they did say a lot of Snapchat. I don't know. People let me know that's here in the replay. Do y'all use Snapchat? You know, tell me about it. I really don't know too much about it. I know they put it out there and the messages disappears. I don't know. Alright, so let's get into this. Low life. Yes. Hit the like. Let's get it.
Show you what I've marked. That's Stakes Exhibit 485.3. Ask you if you recognize that. Yes, sir.
Yes, I do.
I'll show you what's been marked for 485.4. Do you recognize this?
Yeah, yes, I do.
And does it accurately and fairly depict what's contained within the image?
Yes.
Has it been altered in any way?
No.
Okay, I'll ask you the same questions for 45.5.
Yes.
Does it accurately fairly depict what's contained within the image?
Yes.
Has it been in any way altered?
No.
Okay. 45.6.
Yes.
Does it accurately depict what's contained therein?
Yes.
Has it been altered in any way?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna show you 485.7. You recognize this photo? This
Yes. Yes, I do.
And does it fairly and accurately depict what's contained therein?
Yes.
Has it been altered or changed in any way?
No.
Okay, and 485.8. Do you recognize this image?
Yes, I do.
Does it fairly and accurately depict that's what's within the image?
Yes.
Has it been altered or changed in any way?
No.
I'm also going to show you Stakes Exhibits 86 and 87. If you recognize those USBs.
I do.
Yes.
Yes.
And what is in those USBs?
They contain the cell phone data.
Okay. And I'll show you Stakes Exhibit 92, 91, and 92. If you recognize these.
Sorry.
You collected Facebook
Yes, I did.
and Snapchat.
And Snapchat. This would be the Snapchat.
Who do I see? I just snuck up in here. Suspect Puma. Yes, it's been a long time. I hope all is well with you. Hope you had yourself a great 4th of July, just like everybody else. Hope everybody has a fun one and a safe one, because I know I did. Had myself a good time. So hopefully y'all did too. All right, and good to see you, Suspect Puma. Good to see you. And make sure everybody hit the like, and we on speed 1.25. I forgot to say it. Resume.
What number?
91.
And what's the other one?
The Facebook.
Okay.
92.
Okay. Now, once you got all the information from the digital evidence from the phones, do you remember who dumped the phones?
The phones were dumped by us, investigator.
Okay, my girl Deb says something. Oh, so this was the lead detective? Is that what you're saying, Deb? Okay, thank you for filling me in. So this is the lead detective. And he's breaking down, so we're going to get into it. And Melanie, I see you up in here, girl. I see you here. All right. Were you able to watch it today? You watch it? This guy was fantastic witness for the state today. Okay, hold on. I guess you did. All right, let's get back to it.
Juan Ruiz.
Mr. Ruiz.
Yes.
So, from what I understand, only 91 and 92 need to be offered. Is that correct? No.
86 and 87 are not in.
Huh. 86, 87? No. Oh, that's what they're- Go ahead, operator. Some of those are included in the other that's already in. That's what you're going to say. And which is that? And 486. We'll look at the numbers. We'll just look at the numbers.
I'm going to have to take a pause and a timeout. I don't like fake. That's one thing Donna does not like over here is fake. Don't be fake to me and I don't be fake to you. If you coming on my channel and you just basically looking for subscribers, this is not a sub to sub channel. Okay, there's plenty of them out there to do that. You could do the sub to sub somewhere else. There's plenty of them that's all they do all day. Okay, that's very disrespectful to come to someone's channel who's a content creator, who takes their time to put out content, and you're not coming here for the content because you don't care anything about the content. You're just here because you're looking for subscribers for your channel. That's very disrespectful. Now, if you need subscribers for your channel, I understand. People do that on, here. Why don't you email me on the side and say something, and I'll kindly put you out there, tell me a little bit about your channel, and I'll promote your channel. But just to come in here and try to be friendly when you're fake, I don't like it. So stay away from my channel. I'm not fake to people. Don't be fake to me. Thank you very much. We can get back to the commentary, ladies and gentlemen.
He's heard 4.
is Burgos Facebook. 87 is Grizelda's.
And you're offering those too?
87 is Grizelda's Facebook. We're offering those. 92 is Grizelda's Snapchat. 91 is Burgos Snapchat.
All right.
And then
So give me-
all the. Okay.
Sec. So with regard to those first, any objection?
No,
All right. So the rest of it is what?
Okay, so those are that's the complete record. And then what we did, we introduced in bulk, or in the interest of time, the actual excerpts that we're gonna use for this witness, which are 45.3, 45.4, 45.5, 45.6, 45.7, and 45.8. Those are the ones that you'll be using with this witness.
All right. Very good. Any objection to that?
No objection.
All right, they're admitted, everything's admitted, without objection. All right.
I'm gonna show you what's been marked for identification, 45.9. Have you seen this before, the CD?
Yes.
Okay, are you familiar with it?
Yes.
Okay, and you know what it is?
Yes.
Okay. And then also, I'm gonna show you 45.10. Ask if you're familiar with that.
Yes, I am.
Okay, and you know the source of that?
This is from Grizelda's cell phone.
Okay, and then over 45.11, you recognize that?
Yes.
Okay, and is that fair and accurately depict what's contained therein?
Yes, from Grizelda's cell phone.
And 45.12,
Yes.
you recognize that?
Yes.
Is that fairly and accurately depict what's contained therein?
Yes.
Has it been altered in any way?
No.
And 45.13, I'll ask you the same questions. You familiar with that?
Yes.
And is it fairly and accurately depict what's contained therein?
Yes.
And has it been altered in any way?
No.
So the source of all of these exhibits I just showed you are from Grizelda's phone?
Yes.
Any objection? No objection to it.
We offer 485.9, or 45.11, 45.12, 45.10, and 45.13.
Admitted, without objection.
Thank you. Okay, so based on the dump and the dump of all the information that you got from both phones, this is Grizelda and Anthony, Ronald Anthony Burgos-Aviles. And I didn't ask you this at the beginning, but of your testimony, do you know who Ronald Anthony Burgos-Aviles is?
Yes.
Do you see him in the courtroom today?
Yes, I do.
Can you identify the clothing he's wearing?
He's wearing the gray coat and the blue shirt with blue tie.
And he's the same agent that you saw that morning on April the 9th of 2018 at the crime scene?
Yes.
The same supervisory border patrol agent
Correct.
who found the body?
Yes.
Okay. Let the record reflect that he's identified Mr. Burgos. So were you able to find a history between the victim, Grizelda Hernandez, and Mr. Burgos through the cell phones?
Yes.
Okay. What did you find?
We found several screenshots. We found messages between family and friends talking about him, and the child support.
Okay. Let's focus in on the child support. Okay. Were you able to determine when Grizelda manifested the idea of filing for child support?
Yes, yes.
And when, if any, at any time did you determine that, based on using the phones?
Yes, I found a text message that she sent to herself. I guess I would describe it as a practice message, expressing her financial need at the time and that she was thinking of filing for child support.
When would she have sent what you're describing as a practice message?
I think this was done in December.
Mr. Peña.
Ronald, these messages speak for themselves, and investigator Garcia's giving it his own interpretation based on his own opinion as to what these messages convey.
The objection is to his reference to this as a, what, practice?
To his interpretation of the messages, Your Honor, based on his own opinion.
Right, you could say when you received it, when she received, who she received it from, what, there you go.
Very well, Your Honor.
Thank you.
I'll publish the message. Okay, so let me show you what's already been admitted, State's Exhibit 45.3. Can you see that?
Yes, I can.
Do you know when this message was authored?
This message was authored on December 7th, 2017.
And this is outgoing to who and from who?
This is outgoing from Grizelda and to Grizelda.
Okay. Go ahead and read that out loud.
Hey, so I don't even know how to tell you, but I'm honestly thinking of filing child support for Dominic. It has nothing to do with me being a pain or anything, but I just have no idea how I'm going to do it next semester. Money is tight as hell, even with me working, and I don't know how else to do it anymore. I can't anymore, really.
And do you know at what time that was sent?
I can't see.
I'm sorry.
So yes, this is in UTC time, so 7 a.m.
Okay. Were you able to also find anything else she did regarding trying to locate Mr. Burgos?
Yes, she searched them up on a website. I believe it was called Fast People Search.
Okay, I'm going to show you 45.4. Looking at here.
This would be the data of the photo taken on the phone.
And what are we seeing here?
So this is the name, a search from her phone of Ronald A. Burgos, and with his address on Pedrosa Street.
Did she conduct any other search of any of his other family members?
Yes, she searched up his wife.
Okay. I'm going to show you State's Exhibit 45.5. This was taken from her phone?
Yes, it was.
Okay. What did she do on this search?
She searched Amy Rosado.
And who is Amy Rosado?
Amy Rosado is Burgos' wife.
Now, based on the cell phone information you had, did she communicate this anywhere through her text message records?
Yes, through her text message records, yes.
I'm going to show you what's marked 45.6. And do you see here the discussion regarding? So you could identify where she's. You can start over here on the top.
So yes, that's a message from Griselda to Danny.
You can read the incoming and the outgoing and the conversation that you extracted from the phone.
Okay. Says, hey, dude, where have you been? To Danny, me, you, where have you been? I've been going through a lot and you haven't been around. I missed you. From Danny, dude, honestly, I couldn't find you on Facebook anymore. I literally search for your ass like once a month. And me too, I've missed talking to you. I just took it down today. I was dealing with some crap earlier today with my baby daddy and took it down. To Danny, I found you but couldn't even message you since you know. I'm so glad I'm talking to you right now though. I missed you. Like no BS. It's like you knew I needed to hear from you. From Danny, laugh out loud, yes dude. How have you been? Okay, so last time we talked you were getting your baby daddy on child support. And from Danny again, I could do better. To Danny, well I didn't until this past Friday. I told him today and things didn't go so good. It's so much I have to tell you. From Danny, well, tell me dude, how are your kids? You got to now, right?
Okay, so based on your investigation, were you able to determine, and this conversation is going on when?
On February 13th, 2018.
And do you know when Griselda initiated her child support action against Ronald Burgos-Aviles?
I believe she filed it on February the 9th, 2018.
So a few days before this exchange, she started the process.
Yes.
I'm going to show you what's already been admitted. This is 45.7. What is this?
This is information, data from a screenshot.
Okay. Now, please explain to the ladies and gentlemen, Jerry, what's a screenshot?
A screenshot is a image taken of the screen on a cell phone.
Okay. And based on your analysis of Burgos' phone, Griselda's phone, were you able to identify their profile names?
For Facebook and for Snapchat?
Well, if you know them.
Well, yes, for Facebook, I was able to identify it as Roro, R-O-R-O, Avi, A-V-I.
That's for Facebook.
That's for Facebook, for Burgos.
And for Snapchat for Burgos?
For Snapchat, it was Roro, R-O-R-O, 419.
Okay. So on 45.7, what are we looking at here?
This is a screenshot of a conversation that between Burgos and Griselda.
Okay, and who's this person right here?
That is Ronald Anthony Burgos-Aviles.
And where was this conversation conducted? On what platform?
On Facebook.
Okay. Did you find this conversation on Burgos' Facebook?
No, this one, no, we did not.
Where did you find this? Where did you find this?
This was a screenshot from Griselda's phone that she took.
So she had it in her pictures?
She had it in her pictures
Okay.
album.
All right, so if you can read it from the top.
From the top, it's from Griselda, giving you any problems at all, not once or have done anything to you. This is literally breaking me right now, and I can't do it anymore. I've had my back against the wall this whole time trying to get by, and I hate to say that I can't do it because I'm trying and have tried everything, and I can't. Dominic won't always be that little boy in the pictures, not knowing what's going on. He'll soon be older and question me and want to know you. You can't do this to me. And Burgos responds, in a few weeks, I'll be stopping by. That's to get with you.
Around this time, do you know if Burgos was living outside Laredo?
No, he was not.
Where was he living?
He was living at Pedrosa Street?
As far as your investigation, did he ever live anywhere out of town?
No.
I'm showing State Certificate 45. What else did you find during looking at her phone? I'm talking about Griselda's phone. What else did you find that she was doing actively to find Ronald Anthony Burgos-Aviles?
Yes, she conducted surveillance. She took some photographs of his residence.
Okay. And this was in her phone?
Yes, it was on her phone.
Okay. Now I want to direct your attention to March the 9th of 2018. Okay, you can start reading. Well, why don't we start up here on March the 9th? Here.
Okay, so it's a message to Danny from Griselda. I feel super crappy right now. From Danny, why? What's up? To Danny, I passed by my baby daddy's house and I literally saw his wife get there with the kids at his house like nothing, and it made me feel some type of way. Like I always thought they were separated or whatever because I never saw her there or any sign he was with her. To Danny, today that I saw her, it was like, I don't know, a slap in the face. Danny, fuck. To Danny, like his kids get to have him around and have that father figure, and my son doesn't. Everything he told me came back to me, and I felt totally betrayed, and I don't know, dude. I mean, I always thought something was going on or something was off, but today when I saw that, it really hit me. He's a total douchebag. I'm not mad he's with her, and it's not that. It's the fact that he lied and he's giving his kids what ours doesn't and will never have, you know? I feel so sad for my little one. I feel as if I did this to him, even though I knew nothing until I had him. I wanted to message him, but I know it's not worth it. I just feel
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I had to rewind that just a bit because I really wanted to hear that. You know, I got distracted from the fake person. All right, let's. I just rewinded just a pinch. We're gonna hear this again. This is what I need to hear. Okay. Like I told you, I would only watch some of it. I didn't catch all of it, bits and pieces, but I do remember I wanted to hear this clearly. All right, resume.
to Danny, I passed by my baby daddy's house and I literally saw his wife get there with the kids at his house like nothing, and it made me feel some type of way. Like I always thought they were separated or whatever because I never saw her there or any sign he was with her. To Danny, today that I saw her, it was like, I don't know, a slap in the face. Danny, fuck. To Danny, like his kids get to have him around and have that father figure, and my son doesn't. Everything he told me came back.
Somebody help me real quick, because I'm sorry I got distracted. Who is Danny? Who is this Danny that she's talking to? Somebody could put in there, and hey, BG in the house, stopping by. BG, did you watch this early today? Melanie, someone could tell me, who is this Danny? Tick tock, tick tock. Tickety tickety tick tock. Alright, I'll get back to it. Just put in the chat. Resume. Oh, okay. Alright, wait a minute. Okay, BG says she's here on a quick break. That's my girl right there. We don't know yet. Okay. Alright, Deb says her best friend. Was that the best friend that was on the stand? Or no? Okay. Alright, Melanie says, I can't tell if Danny is male. That's what I'm like lost too. I'm lost too. Help me. Haven't seen anything. Been at work all day. Okay, so you wasn't able to pee. Oh my gosh, the gorgeous pop up in here. And we see you. Love, joy, hey Donna, everyone in the chat, and blessings to you. Girl, have you been watching this trial too? Let us know. Have you been watching it? All right, BG, wait a minute. So wait a minute. Okay, I'm lost here. Melanie said that was Danny the friend who testified. Yeah, was that the one who testified to Nick the on the trial? That's the one to know. Yes, it was. Oh, okay. So Danny is the girl that testified on day. No, was it day one? Day two? The best friend. Okay, so we know who Danny is. All right. Okay. So we're getting somewhere. And it says it's her. It's a nickname. Oh, okay. Whew. Oh, and Lovejoy said. What Lovejoy said? Lovejoy said, yes, I have. So sad. Okay, so you found through, so you know what's going on. Okay. All right, let's resume. I just want to rewind this part. So I want to hear this. I want to hear these key words. I want to know what her emotions were and what was happening. Okay, so she was talking to the best friend. All right, let's get back to it.
To me, and I felt totally betrayed. And I don't know, dude. I mean, I always thought something was going on or something was off, but today when I saw that, it really hit me. He's a total douchebag. I'm not mad he's with her, and it's not that. It's the fact that he lied and he's giving his kids what ours doesn't and will never have, you know? I feel so sad for my little one. I feel as if I did this to him, even though I knew nothing until I had him. I wanted to message him, but I know it's not worth it. I just feel super.
Okay, I'm getting more clarity. She said, I didn't know. Okay. All right, so she didn't know. Well, let me just throw in a tip of advice for ladies out here and gentlemen too. When you're dating someone and you're in a relationship with them and all you do is have sex, you don't go out, you don't do nothing. Sign number one, you are a jump off, side piece, mistress, something like that. Number two, if you're involved with a man and you never go over to his house, he never invites you over, and you cannot pop up without, letting him know ahead of time, or if you pop up, he acts a little agitated, acts a little funny, either he's married or he's involved with another woman. That's major red flag signs, ladies and gentlemen. Just putting out, like I said, this is a teaching channel. We have to learn from this. We have to learn from certain things. But that's a major red flag. You only see each other at night. Never seen the day. You don't even know what he looked like with the sunlight hitting him. You are a side chick. Major red flag. Okay? He doesn't try to ask you to come around to meet his friends, his family. He's not sharing his life with you. You are a side chick. You are a mistress. You are a jump off. You are the other woman. Or whatever. Everybody use different terms and stuff like that. But when a man is involved with you and he cares about you, he wants you in his life. He's going to share his life with you because he cares about you, he respects you, and he loves you. But if he's not doing any of those things, all you are is sex. Especially if you're spending time with him and you could spend time with him, and let's say you're with him, whatever, and you're not wanting to have sex, and he doesn't have an attitude. Oh, he cares about you, because he just wants to be with you. He's like, okay, you're not in the mood or whatever. I'm just glad to be with you in your presence. We can still go on out and have a good time. He cares about you. Just little pointers out here to put out here. We have to do better. Date smart, not thirsty. All right, resume. Poor lady, poor baby. Resume.
Super stupid,
Did you in fact find any images that she took of his house?
Yes.
Showing you 485.10. What are we looking at here?
We're looking at the Burgos' residence.
And who would that be over here?
From the text messages, it's his wife.
So, you said that you also, as part of your investigation, were able to obtain the Facebook records for both Grizelda and Ronald Burgos-Aviles.
Yes.
Can I approach you? Yes. I'm going to go ahead and show you been marked as State's Exhibit 87.2. Do you recognize that?
Yes.
Okay. And 87.1.
Yes.
Okay, and what is it that you're holding in your hand?
I'm holding the Facebook records of Grizelda.
Okay. Now I'm going to show you what's been marked as 86.1 and 86.2. Have you looked at that? You recognize those documents?
Yes, I do.
And what are they?
There are the Facebook records of Ronald Anthony Burgos-Aviles.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to attend to the defense.
Roll, please.
Here we go, back to the bench.
Why the difference?
So I requested through a search warrant the records for both Facebooks, and the time frame I requested was from March 20th, 2018 to April 11th, 2018. And on Burgos's records, communications from March 20th, 2018 to March 24th are excluded. There's no messages from him during that time period.
And did he have Facebook communication during that time?
Yes,
And how do you know?
because of the screenshots, the screenshot that you previously showed.
But how were you able to, if you're saying between that period of time, Burgos doesn't, you don't find any Facebook in his records, where do you then find his communications?
Yes, in Grizelda's records. So on Grizelda's records of communication from March 20th, 2018, all the way to April 3rd, I believe, they're communicating.
So Burgos is missing that time period. How many days are missing from Burgos's Facebook records?
Approximately 4 days.
Okay, and what does that mean?
That he possibly deleted them.
Objection, no more speculation.
Okay,
Sustained.
all right, I'll move on. Okay, so I'm going to show you. And can you explain to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury how it works when you request Facebook records, how they're read?
Yes, these records are read from back to front,
In reverse?
in reverse. Yes.
Meaning the most
The most,
recent?
the first page would be the most recent, and the later page would be, I'm sorry, in reverse.
In reverse.
Yes, the last page would be the most recent, and the first page would be the later messages.
Okay, so I'm going to first show you then States Exhibit 87.1. And, Your Honor, we'll need the translator because there's some words in Spanish.
I believe that as long as you give her the page number and the exhibit number you're reading from, she'll be able to stay on board. Where are you gonna start at?
We're going to start on page 2061. And we're going to start
Of what exhibit?
of States Exhibit 87.1. These are Grizelda Hernandez.
87.1 at page 2061. Thank you.
Is she on board?
She is.
Okay. Yes, sir, thank you. So, we're going to start now. Just gonna do this. You start at the bottom. Go ahead, sir. You can read.
So the author to the bottom message is Griselda, and it was sent on March 20th, 2018. Because you're all fine, don't see me then. Okay, ignore me. Burgos responds, I just saw this, what the hell? Anyways, quick question. What is it that you are exactly asking for? I can't see the... Or what were you asking for initially, since I bet it changed by now? Laugh out loud. Griselda, asking for when? Burgos, what you said you asked for from me. Then said you'd take me to court. What was it that you asked for? Question mark. Griselda, I never said I was going to take you to court. I was asking you to help me with Dominic, his daycare. I told you what I was paying, and it was too much. That's what I said.
Can you see that down here?
Yes. March 20th, 2018, author Griselda. I wasn't making it, I told you. Burgos. Okay, so what is it you want then? Question mark. Griselda, I want you to help me financially with him. If you don't want him or don't want anything to do with him, I can't make you want to be there, but the least you can do is help me with him in that way. And it isn't so much me being any type of way with you. I just need the help right now. It isn't anything personal that you did anything to me or me seeking for vengeance. It's nothing like that. I don't hate you. You made your decision and I can't do anything but respect what you chose. When he gets older, that's just something he'll have to understand. As for me, the best thing I can do is continue my studies to give him the best that I can as his mom. You can't say I'm not right in what I'm doing for him. Burgos, so how much money you want? Griselda, it's not up to me anymore. So who? Griselda, child support. Haven't you gotten any letters? Griselda, I got them today. Again, this was sent on March 20th, 2018. Literally just right now. Burgos, I'm not in Laredo yet. Griselda, check your mail once you're here. You should have them too. March 27th, 8 a.m. Burgos, but thanks for telling me. Guess if they say you need 2 million, you need 2 million. Burgos, whatever. Okay. Griselda, you can have what he doesn't need. It's not like that. I'm being really nice telling you that given everything you've told me, but money doesn't make me. Burgos, March 27th?
You see it, 603. Look at that smirky look. Look at him. He's mad right now. See, these fools that commit these crimes, what the hell is wrong with them? Everything that you text and do, they find out. If you come up missing, what's the first thing they do? They're going to take that computer out the house to find out who you've been talking to, what websites you've been going on, everything. How you think all this wasn't going to come up? You really thought you had the perfect crime? You wasn't going to get away. You was going to get away with this? I don't understand these monsters. How you think you're going to get away with this? But see, they delusional. They live in another world. Oh well. Good luck in prison. I know you're having a hard time in jail. Good luck in prison. And for prison, you are a good looking guy. I will say that. He's a very attractive looking guy. But in prison, you're considered to be a pretty boy. Pretty boy. In prison, you are a pretty boy. You're going to be somebody's boop boop. That's all I have to say. All right, Melly said something. What did you say, Melly? It's really not odd for an absent dad to say or feel that about child support. However, it takes a real lowlife to go to this extent. Exactly. Great point, Melanie. He actually injected that baby like that. He thought that that baby was going to die and it would be done. But he realized the baby wasn't dead. He was like, oh, let me just get rid of both of them and just move on. Serving the devil. Resume.
Griselda, and not once have I ever been a money person with you. Ever. Burgos. So they gave you letter today for 7 days from now? Griselda, you know things were never like that between us. I don't know, I guess. Burgos, you better call them and reschedule, because I won't be able to make it. And I don't want to have a warrant for failure to appear because some asshole gave 7 days notice. Motherfuckers. Griselda, you won't have a warrant. And for when? Do you want to call instead and let me know? If you think I'm lying, I'm not. The last thing I want to do is fight or argue with you. Burgos, like they should give me like 2 or 3 weeks. Don't tell. I wouldn't have never known. That's why I thought that's why you were asking all these questions. I thought you knew before I did. Burgos, no I didn't. But good thing I fucking asked. Gonna get raped without even knowing. Griselda, LPL, correction, laugh out loud. Griselda, calm down. I would have told you. Burgos, now I gotta go and give parental rights away, thanks to you. Griselda, you're still being...
This is interesting. I love when y'all be sharing stuff I'm learning. Melly says, Donna, this is a DP, so death penalty. If the jury gives him the death penalty, he does not go to general population. he goes to death row. Some says that death row has much nicer accommodations, food, and so forth. I didn't know that. So they got like a whole nother section. I thought, y'all ever watched the movie Oz, the TV show Oz that came on HBO? Tell me, put in the comment section. And the people that's watching the replay, right? Oz. And I remember they had the death row. They had like a different section. I know it's just a TV show, but they had to get it from somewhere, real life or whatever. So I guess, what are you trying to say? They put you in a whole nother section or something like that? All right. Lovejoy says, yes, Melanie, this is a capital murder case, okay? And Melanie says, larger cells and no cellmate. Oh, so is this like a lonely spot to yourself? Oh. She said yes. Oh my gosh, yes, I used to love Oz. Oh my, whoever was the person that did the casting for Oz, they pick off nothing but good looking men. It was some good looking men. You get to see them, without the shirt on. Yeah, I used to watch Oz. I was addicted to it. Okay, let's get back to it. To the low life.
Like that? Okay, Anthony. Call and reschedule. I guess that day will the first and last you actually see him in person. And I say that since I'm guessing they'll be doing the swab at the office. Burgos, I'm being like what? You the one, not me. Grizelda, don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. Oh yeah, you, sire. Grizelda, yeah, I don't want to argue you or anything right now. Grizelda, call and reschedule. I'll send you the picture in a minute. Argue with you. She was correcting herself. Burgos, no tú llama.
Hold on a second, sorry. The volume is a little low. Say it again.
No, you call.
So now, give me the date here. You can read.
Yes, for March 24th, 2018. I believe those symbols are emojis.
These little rectangles
Yes,
are emojis.
emojis. Okay, Burgos. Sí, claro.
What page number, Your Honor?
Page 2039, 87.1, I'm sorry. Page 2039. Got it. It's gonna be right here where it says, si supieras, or si claro, si claro.
Burgos. Sí, sí, claro. I'm sorry.
Yes, sure.
Si supieras.
If you only knew.
Griselda, whatever. Burgos. Si supieras que no traigo ni verga.
If you only knew that I don't have shit.
Griselda. Sí, tú.
Yes, you.
Sabes.
You know,
That's from Burgos. Te quisiera contar algo,
I'd like to tell you something,
pero no por Facebook.
but not through Facebook.
A lo mejor en persona o teléfono.
Maybe in person or phone.
Pero estoy seguro que dentro de unas semanas no voy a ser tu friend.
But I'm sure that in a few weeks, I'm not going to be your friend.
This is from Griselda. What? Question mark.
What date is this?
That was March 24th, 2018.
Okay. And through your investigation, did you know when they met at the park?
Yes, they met at on March 25th, 2018,
Where?
at the Winfield Park.
Okay.
Griselda. ¿Y eso por qué?
And why is that?
Di por qué.
Tell me why.
Burgos. Que la saques.
Whip them out.
Griselda, no. Tell me why. You always shut me out, so tell me why. Ya ves, siempre haces eso.
You see, you always do that.
Griselda, if you're saying that to me right now, then why tell me sácalas? If you
Not
say,
say why don't you whip them out?
if you say in a few weeks, that's going to happen. Whatever you do or did. Just in time for my birthday, just great. Burgos, what's in time for your birthday? Griselda, whatever it is you're talking about. Burgos, I'm talking about que la saques.
For you to whip them out?
Griselda, then what was all that about? Burgos, that I wanted to tell you something, because I do, but never mind that.
Going to 2037.
From Burgos, saca los globos.
Whip out them melons.
Griselda, why don't you just say it like I don't get it? You're not going to die by telling me. And I can't, not right now. My boyfriend is here. Burgos, pero hoy en la noche.
Oh, but tonight.
Griselda, NTC. Burgos,
Just, no te creas. Just kidding.
Burgos, los globos flotando. DN Bad Bunny.
The melons out there and Bad Bunny.
Griselda, not tonight, tomorrow. Laugh out loud. I never have them out. They're not for everyone to see, duh. Burgos, pues, as warm-up, y sácalas.
Well, as a warm-up and whip them out.
Griselda, warm-up, haha. Give me a bit. I'm not going to give you shit from Burgos.
I'm gonna now go to 2004, page 2004. The bottom.
Yes, this message is authored by Burgos on March 25th, 2018.
And what time is it? It says UTC, but just to tell the ladies and gentlemen brief, what time is this happening on March 25th, 2018?
That would be 12 p.m., 12:07 p.m.
Okay.
No, I just don't understand why you say you can't no more. Griselda, mi Bendy se levantó.
My Bendy woke up.
De buenas que no estabas aquí, laugh out loud.
Good thing you weren't here.
Burgos, ¿quién es Bendy?
Who is Bendy?
Griselda, bendición.
Bless you.
Griselda, emojis. Burgos, pues tráetelo también. Let's meet up.
We'll bring him also.
Griselda, yeah, right. Never and never have you asked to see him or anything about him. Burgos, bueno pues, okay. I'll leave it
Oh,
at that.
fine, okay.
Burgos, whatever, ya olvídalo. Keep your excuses.
Forget it.
Griselda, excuses? Te digo que está despierto.
I'm telling you that he's awake.
Ven.
Come.
This next message is from Burgos. Y te dije let's meet up y que lo traigas, pero andas con excusas.
And I told you let's meet up and to bring him, but you're going around with excuses.
Going to page 2003.
Griselda, I thought you were being sarcastic. You don't do this, that's all. Burgos, no I wasn't, but fuck it, your comment pissed me off. Griselda, I'm sorry. Really, I am. Burgos, it's cool, don't worry. Griselda, I just thought you were being sarcastic. So, now what? ¿Lo quieres ver? Te pregunto bien.
Do you want to see him? I'm asking you right.
Burgos, now what? I'm not gonna say shit. Si quieres, lo traes. Si no quieres, no. Si quieres, voy. Si no quieres, no. It's whatever.
If you want to, bring him. If you don't want to, don't. If you want, I can go. If you don't want to, no.
And I said I was sorry, I mean it. I'm asking you right, from Griselda.
Now I'm going to page 1998.
Griselda, I had to shower too. Burgos, you take forever to get ready, damn. Griselda, sorry, I'm almost done. Sorry. Where's that park you were saying? By where? Burgos, Winfield. Like by Del Mar and Gold's Gym. Ya que? Griselda.
Now what?
Griselda, okay.
Oh, what? Okay, what?
OMG, Lovejoy, I will never forget that one. Yes, the crushing of the glass. The slow killing, and you couldn't figure out what happened to him, why he was getting sick. I remember, I can't forget it. Sorry, resume. Yep, Lovejoy, I remember, girl, I remember. Resume.
Okay, Burgos. Okay. Okay, ¿qué? ¿Qué vas a hacer
Okay, what?
entonces?
So then what are you going to do?
Griselda, I'll be there in like 15. Or I'll message you if I'm lost.
What time is that last message here on the top of page 1998?
That's at 1:03 p.m.
1:03 p.m. on March 25th.
Yes.
I'm now going to page 1997.
Burgos, okay. Me muero en el sol.
I'm dying in the sun.
Griselda, laugh out loud on Del Mar. Where exactly do I turn? Passing Golds. Burgos, yes. Past Golds, then the next light to the left. Should E. Winfield. Griselda, okay. Griselda, I think I'm here. Burgos, you in the white car? Griselda, yeah. Burgos, I'm here in court playing basketball.
What time does he identify her in the white car?
At 1:32 p.m. on March 25th, 2018.
What color car was Griselda driving the day she was murdered?
It was a white Mercedes.
I'm now going to turn to page 1980. So what do we got going on here?
This is messages from Burgos on March 25th, 2018, and the time should already be 20, 19, 18, 16, 4:36 p.m. And he starts says, "Gee, feels better now." Griselda, he's drowsy. They gave him 5 different meds and a shot. I'm waiting to be seen again to see if the meds are making an effect on him. His thigh is really stiff. He just cries, like rock hard. Burgos, I don't think it was a recluse.
What's a recluse?
Spider. Griselda, I looked it up, and yeah, I don't think so either. But they said it's a spider bite, not a bee, which is what I thought first. Burgos, yeah, it doesn't look like a recluse. Seems more like a bee, like stung, like a bumblebee or something. Laugh out loud. Griselda, I don't know, they're freaking idiots. The pics I sent were the last of the drainage that came out. Burgos, calm down, nurse.
Going to 1979.
Griselda, They are. Like you should have seen how they were asking what was wrong with him. They said it was an injury and that if I had done
Pay him
anything to
money.
then a
Blessings.
freaking ant bite? Like really? Bite. Ni pa'l Bad Bunny, you win. Ni voy a poder cantar esa parte.
Won't make it to Bad Bunny. You win. I won't be able to sing that part.
Burgos, why not? I feel bad if I leave him like this. Burgos, he will be fine. It's nothing serious. Griselda, yeah, but pobrecito, he's never like this.
Poor baby.
Voy a ir nomás a cantar esa parte.
I'm going to go just to go sing that part.
What are these rectangles?
There are emojis.
I'm gonna go now to page 1974. Okay.
Burgos. Depende. If I'm sober enough, sí.
Okay, now let's look at the time now here on the UTC and the date.
This should still be March 25th. You subtract 5, so that's going to be 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 7:35 p.m.
So this is gonna still be March 25th at 7:35 p.m.
Yes.
Okay, continue.
¿Cómo siguió el nene? ¿Ya pudo caminar?
How's the baby doing? Was he able to walk?
Griselda, he was doing better than earlier. He stayed asleep while I got ready. I gave him his meds and got him ice packs for his bite. My sister is keeping me updated on any changes. Said she'd call me if she saw anything out of the norm. Burgos, but could he walk? Griselda, no, he can't bear any weight on it yet. I tried helping him and he cries. The bite is right on his muscle. Burgos, you know he can get necrosis, right? Burgos, I feel super bad. You shouldn't take him to SA or something tomorrow. You should take him to SA or something tomorrow. I don't know. Griselda, my sister is a nurse. She works in wound care. That is the only reason I let her watch him tonight. I'm taking him tomorrow to the doctor. If there isn't any improvements, I'll take him elsewhere. Burgos, okay.
I said this before, and what bothers me a lot about with this whole situation, that baby, let me show you the baby, to anybody who don't know or watching the first time, replay watchers, that this baby suffered in pain, couldn't walk before his father ended his life. That's what really bothers me. Baby suffered, crying in pain, and nobody knows what was wrong with the baby. That daddy injected you with something. And we'll never find out, because these monsters don't tell. They never want to give nobody closure. Sociopaths, narcissists, psychopaths, they don't give closure. They only do it if it's something to benefit them. If you tell him that, well, he'll only get 2 years or he won't go to prison, then he'll tell. But so far, they won't tell. They don't do that. They don't do that. All right, let's get back to this low life.
I'm gonna go to page 1960.
So this is on March 27, 2018. Griselda.
What time is it, detective?
The time is 9:24 p.m. a.m. I'm sorry.
9:24 a.m. on the 27th of March. This is 2 days after the Winfield Park meeting.
Yes.
Okay.
Griselda, ignórame.
Ignore me.
Burgos, I just saw them. Nadie te ignoro.
Nobody ignored you.
Griselda, you didn't show up, so they're going to call you, letting you know in case you're not wanting to answer. Burgos, looks, BT. Griselda, yes it does. He's doing a lot better. Griselda, he's been having fever and congestion, and he tried standing last night but still couldn't.
Turning to page 1959. Detective, based on your investigation of these messages, did you discover when the negotiation meeting with the Attorney General was going to take place?
Yes, sir. It was on March 27, 2018.
Okay.
Burgos, when was it? Yesterday? Question mark. Griselda, when was what? The appointment? Question mark. It was today at 8. I'm here. Y tú bien dormido.
And you are sleeping.
Burgos, I'm not sleepy. I'm on meetings the whole week. Griselda, oh, okay. I don't know if they're going to reschedule. I think they are. Griselda, you asked for a DNA? Question mark. Griselda, emoji. Burgos, no, I didn't. Why you say that? Griselda, we're going to court now. Burgos, why? I didn't ask for shit, no lie. Griselda, I'll message you once I leave. Ya ves?
You see?
I'm going to page 1946 now.
Griselda, dale ese beso a la que le estás dando clavo.
Give that kiss to whoever you're screwing.
And what time is this?
That is at 3 p.m. on March 27, 2018. Burgos, ah, okay. Griselda, don't act butthurt. You have no heart. Burgos, laugh out loud. I started having a heart 2 days ago. You killed it today. Y te ríes porque sabes que es verdad, malo. That was from Griselda.
And you laugh because you know it's the truth, meaning.
Griselda, I did not. And thank you for seeing Dominic that day. It didn't go so well, and he won't remember, but I'm glad you finally met him.
She thanked the low life for seeing that baby that day. And look what you did to that baby. You low life piece of scum. You should have never been born. No. Should have never been born. Just a waste. And got the nerves to be a Border Patrol police officer. Protect and serve. And this is what you do. You going to hell in a handbasket. Yep. If you don't want a baby, first of all, you shouldn't have been cheating on your wife. That's number one. But if you don't want a baby with someone, use protection. Nope, you didn't. Then you expect for her just to have an abortion. She didn't have it. So you disappeared. You blocked on all social media. They want to be bothered. Then you pop up because she wants child support. So you figure, I'll just kill the baby. I ain't got to pay child support. But that didn't work out. These are all my thoughts and opinions, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just saying. That didn't work out. So I'm just going to eliminate both of them. You thought he was going to get away with it. I don't understand these criminals. They just, wow, they crazy. You really think you're going to get away with it with technology and everything? No, it's just not going to happen. Okay, let's get back to it. Wait a minute. He thought he was going to. What Lovejoy said, he thought he was going to get away with it. What an idiot. Yeah, I don't understand these criminals. That's why I think you really have to be serving the devil. You don't like these text messages, these messages that was exchanged between you two, because you didn't realize they was gonna pull it up. They pull out everything. You are a police officer. You don't know this crap? Well, but you thought you were gonna get away with it. All right, let's get back to it. Oh, BG said something. He's an actor. Had her thinking he was warming up to her and the baby. He tells in himself. Mention neurosis. Oh, I can't pronounce it. And finds the body. Yes, dummy. Even finds the body. Yeah, bye. Lovejoy. His emotions got wrapped up and went into a rage that turned deadly. Yeah, basically. He just went in a panic. He just went crazy. He didn't want to pay. The wife is going to find out. I know this is not the first time he cheated on his wife. I mean, he probably was cheating on her when they was dating before she even married him. But us women think we get married to the guy, he's going to change. He's going to stop the cheating. Honey, that's what dating is all about, to get to know the person, see if you're able to spend the rest of their life with them. If they cheating on you while you're dating, these are all my thoughts and opinions, they're going to constantly cheat on you when you're married. Nothing is going to change. It's not going to change. They don't have no respect for you. Well, probably had a bunch of other side chicks too. I wonder they're going to come on the stand. I was wondering if some other women's going to come up here. All right, let's get back to it.
Griselda, laugh out loud, started having a heart. Burgos, well, you killed all that. Dead. Griselda, I didn't. Griselda, fine, be cold again.
I'm going to go to page 1940 next. I'll ask you to identify the date and the time on page 1940.
Yes, it's March 27, 2018 at 5:12 p.m. El Mercedes no está a tu nombre.
The Mercedes is not under your name.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hold on, I think you missed the very bottom.
Yes. Ni que fuera quién, from Griselda.
It's not like it's someone.
Burgos. El Mercedes no está a tu nombre.
The Mercedes is not under your name.
Griselda, I don't even have friends anymore. Emojis. You went there, laugh out loud. Burgos. I saw your mom at the laundry. Griselda. Entonces, ¿el de quién?
So then whose?
Burgos. She don't like me. Griselda emojis. Say hi, ma'am. You may not like me, pero a tu hija le encanta este iche.
But your daughter loves this fucking...
Griselda, yeah, NTC.
Someone in the chat, if you watched earlier or whatever, help me out to understand, or the replay watchers, whatever. What are you talking about? I seen your mother in the chat, in the store, whatever. So, he seen her mother before? I thought he never seen none of the family members or anything. Or maybe I misunderstood what's happening. I don't know. I'm a little lost right now. What is he talking about? Who see who? I see your mother. If someone can help me, help me. All right, let's get back to it.
No te creas, I'm kidding.
Griselda, you went right now? Burgos, sí.
Yes.
We went to 1939.
Griselda, encanta. Haha.
Loves it.
Liar. You wouldn't. I know you. Burgos. What the fuck? Why not? You wouldn't. Burgos, they do good work. That's an emoji sticker.
Okay, I'm going to go to 1938. page 1938, what time are we at?
We're on March 27, 2018 at 5:16 p.m. Pero ya no iré, para que me estén mirando así, me la pela.
But I won't go anymore, so they can be looking at me like that. I don't give a shit.
Griselda, ¿cómo?
What do you mean?
¿Y quién? ¿Mi mamá?
And who? My mom?
Laugh out loud. Burgos. I'm not going back. Griselda, you left close or... Si fuiste o no?
Did you go or no?
Burgos, I went to pick up. Griselda, oh, I don't know. Ven, dame.
Come give me.
Burgos, ¿cuándo?
When?
Griselda, I don't know when you can. No me dices nada.
You don't tell me anything.
I'm gonna go to page 1903. Give me the date and the time, please.
So yes, that's March 31st, 2018, and that is at 11 a.m. Griselda, ven, dame, escápate un ratito.
Come give it to me. Get away for a minute.
Burgos, no panties, no bras, laugh out loud. Te pasas.
You're over the top.
Griselda, fun's over. Ya tu novia te trae allí y ya no puedes hacer nada. ¿Para qué te haces?
Fun's over. Your girlfriend has you, and you can no longer do anything. Why do you pretend?
Burgos, ya te dije, no haces
I
caso.
already told you. You don't listen.
Tu mamá,
Your mom,
tu hermana,
your sister,
tu hermano,
your brother.
te van a regañar.
They're gonna get after you.
Griselda sent emojis. Whatever, you're scared. I get it. Está bien. Pero
That's fine.
lo más importante, tu sis te va a quitar el Mercedes. Laugh out loud. That's from Burgos.
But the most important thing, your sis is going to take away the Mercedes.
And who's the one that mentions your sis is gonna take away the Mercedes?
That's authored by Burgos.
Was there more communication after that date, I think after the 31st?
After the 31st, yes, there was.
And how else did they communicate?
They communicated also through Snapchat.
Approach Now, States Exhibit 92 was the Snapchat USD. You recall?
Yes.
I'm going to show you what's marked as States Exhibit 92.1 and ask you if you recognize this document.
Yes, I do.
And is the information contained in 92.1, is that accurate depiction of what the information you retrieved from States Exhibit 92?
Yes, it is.
I'm going to just tender it to.
No objection, no.
Admitted. So, are you familiar with Snapchat?
Yes.
Okay, now, based on your investigation, can you explain to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury how this platform works, in how it operates, and, you know, the differences between Snapchat and Facebook?
I guess the main difference from Facebook and Snapchat is that messages sent can be put to delete at a certain time.
So can you be more specific as to what happens to when you receive a Snapchat message in plain language?
The messages delete at a certain time.
They disappear.
Disappear. Yes.
And so what is it that we're looking at here? And let me just be a little more specific. With the voluminous Facebook exhibits we had, do you have that for Snapchat?
No, it wasn't a lot of information that was returned.
Okay. The Snapchat messages, the actual text of the Snapchat message is not recorded.
Yes.
Is that true? Is that accurate?
Yes.
What does the Snapchat information provide?
It provides the sender and recipient information, whether it was expired. It also has the timer, and it also has information if the message was received, sent, and viewed.
Okay, so let's just first, for example purposes, explain to the jury how the information is interpreted in Snapchat from this chart. If we're gonna use number 15.
So in this case, the sender would be Aiden Fraga, and the recipient would be Grizelda XO, which is Grizelda Hernandez. The message was received on Monday, April 9th, 2018, and it was sent on April 9th, 2018, and it was received on the same date, but it was not viewed, and the message did not expire.
So the records that we have in States Exhibit 92.1, they work also in reverse?
Yes, yes, they do.
Okay. So we're gonna start over here in the back, okay? And please explain to the jury what is it that we're seeing here on message number 243. What is this name here,
Grizelda XO. That is Grizelda Hernandez.
And what does it mean in this column here?
That column would be the sender.
Okay, and then in column D, what is column D?
The column D would be the recipient.
Who is the recipient?
Roro, RORO 419.
And who do you know Roro 419 to be?
Ronald Burgos-Aviles.
What does this mean in
The
column E?
The true means that the message was expired.
Okay. What is this number? What is this number on column F?
That would be the timer.
Okay. And now what is this now on column I?
On column I, if you could put it back to the first page. Yes, okay, column I would be the received, the time it was received. The middle column would be the time it was viewed, and the last column would be the time it was sent.
Okay. Okay. Now I'm over here on 208. In column C,
Yes, the sender was Grizelda, and the recipient was Burgos.
okay.
The message did expire. It was 10 seconds.
What does this indicate in column I?
That's the received. The last column was sent.
I'll show you again.
Yeah,
It's
and it
received.
viewed, yes.
Okay, so over here on 2.8, it's received at what time?
That would be UTC, so that'd be at 11 a.m., 11:30 a.m. on April 5th, 2018. And it was viewed on April 5th, 2018 at 11:34 a.m.
Okay, it was sent at, okay. What about at 2:07?
2:07, the sender was Griselda, the recipient was Burgos. It did expire in 10 seconds. And it was received at 11:30 a.m. And it was, I'm sorry, the middle column is received,
Viewed,
viewed,
and then received.
yeah.
So sent is on the right, and then
Mhm.
the received is on the left, viewed is in the middle. So what time was it viewed?
It was viewed at 11:34 a.m.
You just,
Okay.
right, middle, all that confusing, so just name the column, the
Okay.
column letter on it.
Correct, sorry, I apologize, Your Honor. On 208, column I, what would that designate? Just for-
Received,
Column J,
viewed,
column K,
and sent.
okay. Now, over here, on number 195, you can please read from column C and move to the right.
Yes, the sender was Griselda, the recipient was Burgos. It was expired in 10 seconds. It was received on April 5th at 4:45 p.m. It was viewed at 4:46 p.m. and it was sent at 4:45 p.m.
And message 194,
194 was sent by Griselda. The recipient was Burgos. It was expired in 4 seconds. It was received at 4:47. It was viewed at 4:56, and it was sent at 4:47 p.m.
now during these dates, Detective, were there any Facebook messages going on?
No. The Facebook messages, the last Facebook messages between Burgos and Griselda was on April 3rd, 2018.
So it stops April 3rd and they switch to Snapchat.
Yes.
Okay. But they still continue to communicate.
Yes.
Okay. So what's going on April the 6th?
April the 6th, Burgos sends a message. The recipient is Griselda. It expired in 5 seconds, and it was received at on April 5th, actually, which is UTC, April 5th. At 8 p.m.
Are you on 157?
Yes.
And the date?
The date should be April 5th.
Okay.
It's UTC.
Oh, okay, it's UTC. Okay. Now I want to move to lines 120 and 119 on April the 7th. Okay.
Okay.
First line 120.
Yes, the sender is Griselda. The recipient is Burgos. It was expired and for 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, just excuse me for a second. We're gonna jump off topic for a second. Yeah, there go Cutie Pie. And I guess they had a daughter together. I just looked it up. They had a daughter. Yeah, she looked like 20s, right? She gotta be 20s. They had one child. All right, we get back to the topic. It's almost done, ladies and gentlemen. Hang in there, almost done.
Seconds. It was received on April 7th, 2018. at 6 a.m. and viewed at 6:50 a.m. and sent at 6:49 a.m.
And what about on line 119?
Sent by Grizelda, received by Burgos, was expired in 4 seconds. Received at 7:07 a.m. Viewed at 7:09 a.m. and sent at 7:07 a.m.
Now I want to move to April the 8th. You remember what day the baby and Grizelda were killed?
On April 9th, 2018.
Let's talk about line 62.
Yes, the sender was Grizelda, the recipient was Burgos. Message was expired in 5 seconds, and it was sent on April the 8th at 2:42 p.m. It was viewed at 2:52 p.m. and sent at 2:42 p.m.
Line 37, on April 8th, you can read to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury the report.
Yes, it was sent by Grizelda, viewed by Burgos, expired in 7 seconds, sent on April the 8th at 5:32 p.m., viewed at 5:34 p.m., and sent at 5:32 p.m.
Let me ask you, of all these messages that basically you said disappear, were any of them captured in any format?
There were some captured in screenshots
Screenshots taken by who?
by Grizelda.
Can I approach, Your Honor? So I'm going to show you what's been marked as State's Exhibit 45.11, 45.12, and 45.13. And look at these State's exhibits and also tell me if they accurately depict what you extracted from the phone and if it's been altered in any way.
Yes, they do accurately depict what was extracted from the phone, and they have not been altered in any way.
We heard those numbers to be 485, is that correct?
Your Honor, that is going to be 45.11, 45.12, and 45.13.
All right, just start, thank you.
Yes, sir. I'll just tender them to the defense.
We didn't have,
Excuse me?
is it, we just had a 45
45.
point 11, 12, 13.
Oh, give me a second. We did have those numbers, so we might have to redo those numbers. Unless they came in already. Oh, so those are already in.
So these have already been in there. So these have already been admitted, they're not duplicates, 45, 11, 12, and 13. So, explain to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury what you talked about a screenshot, what does that mean in plain language?
It's an image taken of the screen of someone's phone.
And how do you do that?
There are different ways. For an iPhone, you press buttons at the same time. For an Android, you swipe to the right.
Okay. Are you familiar with or through your investigation, were you able to determine how Grizelda was able to take these shots without without Burgos being able to identify that?
Yes, I believe at the time, and I think it still does it. But Snapchat would notify the person that you're chatting with that you took a screenshot.
Okay, and how could you circumvent that notification to the other party?
So at the time, you could put it into previews of tiles of screens that you have open on your phone and take a screenshot of that, and it would not notify the person you're chatting with.
Did your investigation on these exhibits that I just showed you, did they in fact reveal that they were taken in the tile format?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna show you 45.11. What is it that what we're seeing here?
So this is a screenshot of two previews of screens she had open on her phone.
I'm gonna show you 45.12. I'm gonna show you here on the front page, what does this indicate?
That's the data from the screenshot.
And again, over here,
Were they next to a train station? Sound like I hear a train.
you're
Maybe
able to
just me.
identify the persons who this is happening between?
Yes, it's between Burgos. Burgos is sending that message.
Okay. I'm gonna show you 45.13, or 45.12, I'm sorry, 45.12. What do we see here?
It is a screenshot of two screens that she has open, or two previews of the screens she has open on her cell phone, which is a Snapchat and Facebook Messenger.
And who is this message from?
Anthony, from Burgos.
Can you read what it says?
Qué fea, ¿por qué me ignoras?
You're so bad. Why did you ignore me?
.13.
Yep, I know this. I know Lovejoy. He's just sitting there.
Screenshot from her
He
phone?
mad. He
Yes.
mad.
Can you identify the parties on this communication?
That's Burgos. It says, ¿qué te hice?
What did I do to you?
What if anything happened on April the 8th?
On April the 8th, I believe we found out through text messages that Grizelda was asking for the car to meet Burgos.
Okay. Now I want to move to April the 9th. Was there communication on April 9th, the day that Griselda was murdered,
Yes.
starting on 21? Column C?
The sender was Burgos. The recipient was Griselda.
If you can just speak a little louder into the mic, please.
Yes, the recipient is Griselda. It was expired. It expired in 8 seconds. And it was sent on Monday, April 9th, 2018. It was viewed also. Yes, the time is,
What time was it sent?
the time it was sent, it was 8:48 a.m.
8:48 a.m.?
Yes.
April the 9th.
April the 9th.
What time was it received?
It was received at 8:48 a.m.
And what time was it read?
8:59 a.m.
Okay. Let's look now at line 20. Who is the sender?
The sender is Burgos. The recipient is Griselda. It was
What time is it? Okay, go ahead. How long was it open?
It was open for 6 seconds. It expired in 6 seconds. And it was sent at 9:20 a.m. Received at 9:20 a.m. and viewed at 9:21 a.m.
At 9:21 a.m., based on the video surveillance of Father Mecklenburg Park, where is Griselda?
At 9:21 a.m., she is already parked at the Father Mecklenburg Park, at the final parking spot of the Mercedes.
And she's receiving a message from Ronald Anthony Burgos-Aviles.
Yes.
Okay. Line 19.
I can't see.
I'm sorry. Who is the sender?
The sender is Burgos. The recipient is Griselda. It did expire 7 seconds. It was sent at 9:27 a.m. It was received at 9:27 a.m. and viewed at 9:34 a.m.
And where is Griselda at 9:34 a.m. on April the 9th of 2018?
She should already be at the area where she was found.
And that's in the area of Father Mecklenburg Park?
Yes.
Okay. And there's still more communications getting closer to the time of her arrival, correct?
Correct.
Okay, now I want to go line by line. Line 18. Who was the sender?
The sender was Griselda.
Who's the recipient?
Burgos. It expired 10 seconds.
What time is the message sent?
The time the message was sent was 9:40 a.m.
What time was it received?
9:40 a.m. and viewed at 9:44 a.m.
Let me ask you, detective. You were at that crime scene, correct?
Correct.
Do you know, if you know, how long it takes to walk from where Griselda parked her white Mercedes to where her body was found?
Yes. We walked that area and we timed it at approximately 10 to 14 minutes.
When did you walk that area and time it?
We walked it on April 11th, and
How many times did you walk it? How many times did you time it?
I timed it at least 3 times, and we took different routes in the paved trail, and then we weren't pushing a stroller though. So
So you were walking at an easy pace?
yes, back then I was walking at an easy pace.
Okay.
Yes.
And what was the fastest time you clocked from the car to the site?
Approximately 10 minutes.
What was the longest time you clocked?
Approximately 12 minutes.
Going back to line 17. Who's the sender?
Griselda.
Who's the recipient?
Burgos.
What time is a Snapchat sent?
At 9:40.
What time is it received?
At 9:40 a.m.
And what time is it read?
9:42 a.m.
Line 16.
The sender is Griselda. The recipient is Burgos. It expired 4 seconds.
What time was it sent?
It was sent at 9:44 a.m.
What time was it received?
9:44 a.m.
What time was it read?
It was read at 9:44 a.m.
So based on the Snapchat record, when was the last time Ronald Anthony Burgos-Aviles sent a Snapchat message to Griselda?
The last time Ronald sent a message to Griselda was at 9:27 a.m. I'm sorry, yes, 9:27 with 6 seconds.
The last time, on April the 9th of 2018, when was the last message that Griselda sent to Ronald Anthony Burgos-Aviles?
At 9:44 a.m.
So at 9:44 a.m., Griselda Hernandez was still alive.
Yes.
Were there any other persons of interest in this case that you investigated, looked into, or ruled out?
Yes, we had interviewed Griselda's, the biological father of Griselda's first son, and we were able to rule him out.
Okay. That is the father of her first child.
Correct.
Okay. Anybody else?
Yes, that was mentioned at the beginning of the investigation of a male subject walking in the park area with several dogs.
Okay, and did you guys find that individual with the dogs?
Yes, we were able to find him. Yes, and we were able to rule him out.
Okay.
We spoke to him.
Anybody else?
No.
Your Honor, that concludes the questioning of Detective Garcia. I just want to, before we pass a witness, resubmit state's exhibits, the posters that we had withdrawn. I believe it was number 97. We move to introduce 97. I think 105 is already in. If not, we... 100. Move to introduce 100. I don't know if that one's withdrawn. 101. State moves to reintroduce 101 or resubmit. That one was withdrawn.
That's it, right? 97.
97 was the first one.
There's 102.
102. I'll go ahead and make a motion to resubmit 102. 97, 101, and 102.
You have 97 there already?
Yes, sir. That was the first one. I think
97, 101, and 102 are the ones that we have.
Yes, sir.
You're reoffering.
Reoffering.
105. Any objections to the reoffer for introduction to them?
No objections, Your Honor.
All right, they are introduced. They are admitted. Thank you.
Pass a witness.
We're approaching, Your Honor.
Yes.
Great point. After being with him, he disappeared from you, blocked you on social media, basically told he didn't want to be bothered with you or that baby. You go and see him. Shouldn't have did it alone. Then when you did go and see him, you step away for a second, the baby's hysterically crying. That don't sit well with me. Wish he never did go and see him the second time like that. Mod on deck. This guy looks like a smug thug. Low-life piece of crap. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end. Just wanted to show today with the messages, because I was curious about messages. I only seen a little bit of it, but I didn't watch the whole thing. But this man is a piece of crap. Just because you didn't want to pay child support. First of all, you shouldn't have been cheating on your wife. And if you're going to use a darn condom. I'm not promoting cheating, but I'm just saying, use a darn condom. You know, this is what happens. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for some more of Donna Just Being Real. Thank you everybody for engaging. I appreciate it. And we're going to end off on a nice note. Yeah, let's end off on a nice note. Let's look at Cutie Pie right here. Cutie Pie. Ain't he fine? And aging well, too. Alright, that's the end of it. Everybody remember, like I said, date smart, not thirsty. Stay tuned for some more of Donna Just Being Real. What is wrong with me? But stay tuned for more Donna Just Being Real, okay? And remember, date smart, not thirsty. And prayers to the baby. Bye.